Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Gavin Farm. We are getting a little bit of a late start here today. The game decided it needed to update when I logged on this morning, and of course, that can never be a quick process when you're trying to get moving in life. But we are on No Man's Land today, here on Gavin Farm, Plays Farm Sim. We are doing the new headquarters map. And I brought those planks over from Iowa Plainview. We're going to see if either of these spots can use them. Perfect. And I actually got paid for it too, so we're good there. I'm guessing once the property's finished, I'm going to have to buy them. But we'll find out for sure once it's done. Because it's not really telling me what it needs to be built. Neither one of these are. I know on Iowa Plains, the items come in that need to tell you it's needing plank, wood beams, but this one doesn't seem to be doing that. So we got that one pallet of planks dropped off. And we're gonna take the road down this way. And once we get closer to this, we're gonna actually build the road out to bridge to get to the main housing complex. If you're getting what I'm trying to say, that's good. So everything you see over here is eventually going to become fields. There is going to be sections that get planted as trees to give more lumber material. I'm gonna get back over here, and then I'm gonna get the mower, and what I'm gonna do is, or not, I know I will, because usually if I use the mower, it's so I can collect the material. I didn't even go the right way to get where I needed to go anyway. I missed a turn somewhere. Where did I miss the turn? Oh, right there. So we're getting all the way to this end of the map, and this will be where fields are going to go. So that'll probably be a little bit of what we work on tomorrow. Today I want to work on building the road from the sawmill and that over to the main housing complex, which in turn also then gets it to this road. Oh, that's why I missed it, because it's kind of not... Oh no, that's not the road. Okay. We're still gonna go down further. Where's this one go though? We'll see where this one leads. It's kind of grown over. Because this one will probably end up becoming a field. Oh, it doesn't go anyway. And now I'm lost. Yes, it is. It's still here. And it's gone again. Get there. Just gotta turn on the right roads, I guess. Alright, so here's where we need to be. Right over here. And the actual way in. Is right here. So, what we're going to do now, we're going to go into this. And we're just going to create a road, and then like I did before, any trees or anything that's on the road once we get it built will get cut down. I wish I could change the angle that I'm looking at, but that's okay. We're making a probably much bigger road than we need. But it'll give us room for multiple vehicles to pass. I still haven't installed the mod to get rid of the people. I'll maybe do that tonight. But we are trying to get to here. And as you can see, there will be some trees that are getting cut down. I will probably just end up cutting them and taking them to the sawmill rather than setting them, since we do need a lot of wood both for the buildings on Iowa Plains and the ones here. Plus, there are a few others that we're probably going to end up building. Basically, first objective is to get it connected, and then we'll work on smoothing it out, leveling it up, evening it out, all that fun stuff. And some of this, as I build structures and that, some of it will end up getting straightened up on its own as well. We can already tell that the ground is very uneven going through here. So there's going to be a lot of changes needed there. But we now have a road going from all the way from the house all the way up to the workshops and that we have now. We just need to get some trees going on them. We can work on that. Because, yeah, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trees right there that need to come out. There's some cleanup that I have to do as well. Spots that got missed. More trees right here. And then another set right up here as we get to the bridge. So we'll start with these guys right here. Alright. Sometimes he'll leave this little chunk. We're gonna set down a little bit like so. And yes, I do use super strength because it's easier than trying to get the cranes to work properly. Yeah, which will any of the sawmills take it? Because I've already filled up the sawmills. Here, or do I need to just take it to Iowa Plains for more processing there? Let's find out. A whole lot of tomatoes. It's perfect. Not much is needed in that one. The one in town can take a little bit more, so we're good there. We'll drop them in, and then I'll just keep. If I have to take them all to Iowa Plains to the big sawmill, we can do that as well. Not the greatest point here. Yes, I know you normally wouldn't ride like this, but rather than spend all day trying to cut these down like I should, I'm going to see if they're coming down and going to this mill or if they're going to going to go to Iowa Plains. They're probably going to end up going to Iowa Plains. I know the sawmill there still has room for stuff. I have taken one load over. So we need to take all these guys down as well. We're going to skip the road just for now. Because it's kind of closed off. Let's see if I'm even able to get down there without causing a scene. Yeah, it's not pretty. Okay. I'm gonna have to do some more work here. Let's do it. This is why sometimes just putting them in the shredder is easier. Because you don't have to do the hauling part, you just put them in a shredder and let the shredder take it. But putting them in the shredder, you can't. Actually, I take that back. Now you can with the. Alright, clean up a little bit here. Let's see if we can get down with this. Run over our computerized guy. I think we are going to need to change some of these fences around because each little area here doesn't really need to be fenced off. Let's go check out and see what we've got going in our warehouse because the tomatoes still look like they were producing quite a bit. And there's only 3 pallets there. Let's see what's going on. They're distributing. Now let's see, that number is 3546. Let's see what this shows. I wonder why it's not sending them to the logistics center. Alright, so let's drive over there and find out if we can see if they're sitting out there or if they are. Because if they're just sitting there, they need to go to 4 fields for production. Fields and Iowa Plains has my ketchup factory. So lots of tomatoes needed. That's why I put them the first product to be produced here besides the wood that's coming from cutting all this stuff down. And the second sawmill that's sitting right here will probably, once we're done building, will end up getting sold. Let's go see what our tomato greenhouse looks like. And then maybe buy a plow and start plowing up the field. We've got the tractor already. It's not a very big one, but it's there. Okay. So it's not actually distributing them, and it's not actually... So we're going to change this up. We're going to do storing, let it drop the pallets, and then I will just transport them. Eventually, maybe I'll find one of these logistics centers that really works. For now, and maybe we'll get over there and it'll tell me that it's full, which hopefully the logistics center doesn't show me it's full after 2 pallets of a product, because that's gonna really mess up my plans for the whole thing. Get the sugar over here. These guys will just get shredded, so we can take the wood to the plant on Iowa Plains. The trees, I'll just transport them over as well, because as you can see, the sawmill got full with that first tree that went in. Now we've got a lot more even to just get this road fully open. See what though, getting that road done really helps getting to where I'm supposed to be going. Alright, so we're going to take this over and see if it takes it into the warehouse this way. And then we'll need to get one of the box trucks in from... Oh, it takes it. Oh, interesting. But if we have to manually move product, then manually move product. Oh yeah, there's a fence back there we'll have to get rid of too, apparently. Yep. So if I'm gonna have trucks in and out of there, that's not gonna work. This one got out, but the bigger ones won't. Alright. I'm gonna shut him off. We're gonna find my Perfect. I'm gonna take him downtown. Get a plow. So our next step's gonna be plowing. We want to get some fields going as quickly as we can. Get them prepped and ready for planting next season. Let's see what we got here. I can plant anything at any point on this map because I did not turn seasonal growth on. I might leave it like that, I might change it. If I leave it as is, then I can plant everything whenever and just have product coming up year round. Besides the greenhouses, of course, because the greenhouses will be producing all the time anyway. Take him down, and then we're going to see if we can find... I put a covered bridge on here too somewhere, but I don't remember where he went, so we'll have to see if we find that. But yeah, as you can see, there's still some spots on the road here that are going to need cleaned up. I got to get the trees out of the middle of it. Can't even pass through that point right now. There's going to be some leveling off that happens to get to the greenhouses that will be up in this space up here. Basically what we're looking at on this map is a lot of the raw materials are going to be here. Here and Alma. And then Iowa Plains will kind of just be where everybody lives. I might straighten this road out, or get rid of some of this cliff on this road, because it's a very tight fit. And yeah, these fences are gonna have to go, because I got that really excellent parking job that I know we're fighting to get out of. There we go, a little more. Perfect. Got it. Okay. So we got him down. I'm gonna get get him out. And yes, I keep my SUV in the warehouse. Why not? But we're gonna take a look down here, and we're gonna see if we can find where I put the covered bridge on. Because eventually there'll need to be a road to go to 8 too. $90 mph to a tree. That was good. And maybe I won't transfer these over. Maybe I'll just let them take them over there and then. Alright, so there's the first bridge. I'm gonna drive along here and see if we can find the covered bridge that I put in. Oh, there it is, I see it. And so there's the covered bridge. So we got two ways to get across the river here. And we're going to determine what we want to do with all this space on this side. Because from here, let it do its save. So we're at the covered bridge right now, and that's all this space between where the bridge is and the homestead. So greenhouses are going to be along in here and probably in this space where between the road and the water. We'll have some equipment sheds in here. We'll probably keep all the animals on this side as well. And then zoom out here, all of this space, level it out best we can and turn it into different fields for producing the raw materials. And so we got a lot of work to do, guys. And so we will probably, unless like we are with the tomatoes, we are going to have a load already. Probably in the next couple of days, have a full load ready to take over to 4 fields for production. I will probably end up moving the production point, the ketchup from Iowa Plains. I'll keep it there, but also put one on 4 fields. Eventually, what I might end up doing is on this particular map, we'll have the homestead here with some of the greenhouses, the machine sheds, animals here, a few fields up this way, and then maybe more production going this way. And everything will get moved to one map. We'll see how things are going from there. Well, let's go check out this sawmill. But for now, we're going to leave that there as a marker for where that bridge is. And we're going to come down here, back to the tractor. Good size plow. That's just the start. Once we plow it, of course, we're going to have to test it. We're going to have to um, I'm going to buy a good size plow, but we're probably going to need a bigger tractor. Oh, this one shouldn't be too bad. So we'll buy that. And then I'll figure out where it, I think it puts it over here. Yeah, it's over here. Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to have to get rid of some of this fence just to get this plow out. Oh, okay. Alright, perfect. The fork truck is just for show at the moment, unless I get better at driving them in-game. It is just for show. I actually have one on Iowa Plains too, but I think that one's the electric one. That one's on here is a gas-powered one. Alright, so we're going to follow the road this time. And we're going to go start over by where David's at in his section. We'll get up here and get plowing, and that's where we're going to end the stream for the day, because as usual, I have to get ready to go to work. But I want to at least get you guys seeing where we're going to be plowing. I will be doing a lot of this work tonight. Probably try to get at least 2 fields done. Get the trailer's worth of trees to load it up and ready to go. And I might just move some stuff without streaming just to keep progress going. As you can see, there's a lot as I'm building, there's going to be a lot of leveling to do. Because you can see it's not flat at all, which will absolutely destroy when I'm trying to do. It doesn't matter when it's a field, because the equipment kind of works around it. I will maybe try to level it out somewhat when I'm doing that. We're gonna come up here. I can't remember. I tried. I will try to get that. I think it has to be a mod installed to get rid of the NPC players. So the big question is going to be, where exactly do we start this field? So for me, it's going to be right here. We're going to turn on allowing it create fields. We're going to drop it down. And here we go. And the question is going to be, how big do we want this field to be? I kind of wish there was a way to measure, but we're off. We're getting fields planted. I'll kind of keep an eye on how big it is this way a little bit. For now, thank you guys for watching. We'll be back tomorrow in Iowa Plains as this is our new headquarters map, so we got a lot of work to do on it. Probably either Thursday or Friday, anything that we've gotten produced from this map so far will move to the production point on 4 fields. Um, I we did take the mushrooms and potatoes to 4 fields yesterday. No, we did not take the mushrooms. We just took the stones and the potatoes. So we've got some mushrooms to move from Iowa Plains. We have um, tomatoes from here to move over. So we've got a lot of work to do, including building fields and points on this map. But thank you guys for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you like the video. If you really want to support me, you can subscribe to the channel. Um, we have things going on in real life too, for not just on the farm sim. We have stuff going in real life too. You can see all of my updates on my Facebook page at Gavin Farm BUR. And then I now have a website as well at gavinfarm.com. For now, thank you all for watching again. I will say that so many times because I appreciate you do when you do a watch. And we will see you tomorrow right back here on Iowa again, can't talk. We'll see you right back here tomorrow on No One's Land, where we will keep working on building our new headquarters map. Bye, y'all.